Trump is feeling better. But is that a good thing or a bad thing for the market? We have seen some volatility, and we're going to talk about it today, as well as I'm going to talk to you about this stock right here, this company, Stitch Fix, and we're going to do a technical analysis on the price of this stock to see if it's a good buy, when is a good buy. We're going to talk about that, and there are some big moves as well. We have some of the largest managers that are making big moves in crypto, so we're going to take a look about that coming up after the intro. What's up, guys? This is JC, and welcome to the Wealth Engineering channel. The more you pay attention to, the more aware you become. And in this channel, this is where we pay attention to stock, crypto, real estate, and business to find the best place to grow your portfolio. If this is something that interests you, make sure you like, subscribe, and click the bell. I wanted to thank everyone who viewed, commented, and subscribed to my channel. Thank you for your support. I also wanted to thank everyone who signed up to the Technical Investor course. Welcome to the Wealth Engineering journey. It is imperative that we learn how to manage our money, because once we learn how to manage our money, we can take control of our future and our freedom. The best investment you can make is to invest in your financial education. But you have invested so much time in high school, university, and learned absolutely nothing about money. This is exactly why I created the Technical Investor course. It's a complete course that takes the overload information on YouTube and breaks it down piece by piece to give you clarity, focus, and direction on building your wealth. You will learn how to make, keep, and multiply money. On top of that, I'll show you the exact same strategy that I used to turn $1,000 into $19,000 in 9 months, and how you could use the same strategy to increase your net worth. The number one feedback I get from my students is that they wish they knew this information earlier. So don't wait any longer and enroll in this course today. Or you can sign up to the free course, The 5 Secrets You Need to Know Before You Make Your First Investment. Sign up right here. It'll get sent it straight to your inbox. You could also check out the free content that I have on my website, especially this one right here, the bonus content, the next 10 years in cryptos. You will love it. I have to say this, I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. My content is for educational and entertainment purpose only. With that said, you came here for the truth. Let's just dive deep into it. So earlier this week, Trump was released from the hospital, and as he was feeling better, he got treated. But as soon as he got out, he started tweeting, and the market reacted from this. The market was doing fine until he tweeted. Then we got a huge dump, but we recovered pretty quickly. And today it's as if that nothing had happened. But I believe we're still in a short-term bullish. We're still in a short-term bullish trend. We still have to wait, however, how the week is gonna close and how the next week is beginning, because Trump is basically putting a halt on the stimulus negotiation. And I'm not sure if he has some other plans, because on in terms of a political move, this may not be the best idea, but maybe he has a surprise, or maybe he has something else he's gonna come up with. You'll have to do something, because the Federal Reserve, is already coming out saying that they need more money for stimulus. The job numbers are coming up, and although there's been some progress in the job numbers, the economy is still on a downtrend. There is still a lot of jobs that need to be filled. So I'm not sure what Trump's gonna do in the next 2 weeks, but we still have to be alerted, because he might, again, any tweet that he makes, the market is on edge right now, and they're waiting to see what's gonna come next. So we gotta keep an eye on that. But for now, we're having a good, because the SPX close right above this line. We went over this on the previous video, so we got to close right above this line. This is a bullish sign. I'm gonna wait to see the next 2 days to see if we're close above this white line, or do we close below this white line, and that's gonna really confirm where the trend is gonna move next. If we get the weekly close above this line, we can expect a move or rally at some point to retest this zone right here. So this can be this can be a good thing to watch for the entire market. And if we have a move from here to here, we're gonna have there could be a nice stocks to get on a short term, like the entire market's gonna move as a whole. Talking about stocks, I wanted to talk to you about this company right here, Stitch Fix. Now, I became aware of this company due to a video from this channel right here, Financial Education. It's one of my favorite channel, and the reason why I like it is because this channel right here, because he has a very fundamental approach to understanding the chart, to understanding the investment type, understanding the balance sheets. And I actually recommend you to subscribe to his channel, and as well as listen to this video right here, the 3 stocks that he's buying on for October 2020. So check out this video, and one of his stocks is actually this company right here, Stitch Fix. And now, what caught my attention when I watched his video is that this is a company that uses recommendation algorithm and data science to personalize clothing items based on size. Well, the keyword to me was recommendation algorithms and data science. To me, that rings a bell of AI. AI is a big trend that I'm following for this entire decade, and anything that I can basically pay attention to on the stock market that also mix with this trend is something that I'm gonna add on my watch list to see how it's performing. And another reason why it could be a good thing, because their balance sheet is actually pretty good standards. So again, check out this video from Financial Education. I'll put the link in the description below, so make sure you check it out. But today I'm gonna have a different approach to it. We're gonna talk about it on a sense of from a technical analysis perspective, when would be a good time to buy this stock and when would be a good time to sell it. So I have the stock right here. The first data that we have from it are from 2017. So it's not like we have a lot of data from the stock, but from a glance, I drew the major support and resistance from this chart. And from a glance, it seems that the price actions are mostly staying within these 2 lines. And what I'm seeing right now is we're getting a retest from this resistance here. And if we would break that, we can go challenge this next resistance that would be right here. So we'll need to see what happens with this. But from the history of this chart, it doesn't seem that this stock stays long past this line right here. So here's the time that it passed this line, and it didn't stay long, about 4 weeks. Here is about 2 weeks. This is the only time in this chart history that it went above this line right here and stayed quite some times in there. Let's say from June all the way to October. But that's it. That's the only time and that it really spent a couple months in this region right here. So we need to wait and see what happened with this. I know Financial Education said this is the stock he's buying for the month of October. But in terms of a technical approach, I would want to wait to see a couple of buying points. First thing I would do is I would wait to see if we get a retest on the EMA 21. So that is the one thing I would do on a weekly. If I get a point here, that could be a great buy. And that's assuming it's going to continue to go bullish. However, if it goes bearish, ideally what you want to do is buy below the EMA 21 time. And every time the stock you buy it below the EMA 21, it would actually give you good return. So check out this, for example. If you would buy it in this region right here, it's a potential 30% return on your investment, even more depending on your timing. Here's another example, 50% return on your investment. And here is obviously this is an amazing example, and this actually is above 100% return on your investment. So what I would do is I would wait to see. I would definitely have this stock on my watch list. Actually, I do have this stock on my watch list. And what I am waiting for, I'm waiting to see what's going to happen here. I'm gonna wait to see if we get a retest and a break from this support, or if it goes, this is gonna stay long and it's gonna go lower. I'm gonna wait to see what happened with the EMA on a weekly period. I want to see, ideally, I would want to buy below the EMA on a weekly chart. That would be ideal. So maybe we don't know what's going to happen for the election, even after the election, but depending on the market, is something that could trigger like a spikes on this chart. It could also trigger a down, just like we had one right here. So we don't know, but if this is something, if you're looking for a nice growth stock to get that follows the AI trend, we discussed this in the course and very details and in a lot of details. So make sure you check out the course as well to understand why it's an important trend. But if this is something that that you want to look into, definitely try to time your purchase on it as well. And I wanted to go through that and keep it simple, keep it short, and see where we can time our entry on the stock. Next news I wanted to talk to you about is this big news right here, and this is more like a merge between the world of crypto and the world of stock market. We have this largest assets managers, Fidelity, Vanguard, Schwab's, and basically they're loading up on crypto mining stocks. So the crypto mining stocks, these are the companies that are mining crypto, but they're also, since they're a corporation, they also have stocks available. They may not necessarily be on the public market yet, but if these companies finds their ways to buy it, they can also encourage this company to go on the public side, and that could be something in the near future or in the future that we want to pay attention to. We want to see if these companies are actually going to make this on the public market where we could invest, because this is a trend as well that it would need to be, that we would need to pay attention to in the next decade. I'm always looking ahead and seeing what's the best way to make money on the long term, and how we can use technical analysis to time our purchase and sales. So this is all I had ready for you today. We'll talk on the next video. This Sunday I'm gonna make another follow-up video to the prediction that I made for the month of October. So stay tuned to that. Make sure you like and subscribe for more, and we'll talk on the next one.